It's Christmas jumper day today. What Christmas jumper have you got on?
Dinos.
Christmas dinos.
Candy.
Arthur, what's your Christmas jumper?
It's a Christmas Pikachu with lights.
Christmas Pikachu. Good morning everyone and welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas. I am doing a little bit of work this morning. I had some orders to pack up. I did a little bit of skeins as well. The yarn that I dyed earlier in the week for the dye to orders was all dry, so I've skeined that up and got that all packaged up, as well as a couple of other orders that have come in this week. So they will all go to the post office tomorrow morning. Yeah, we should be able to drop them off tomorrow morning on our way out. Today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. We have a really busy day planned tomorrow. We are going roller skating. Well, the kids are going roller skating. I haven't yet decided whether I'm going to brave putting on roller skates. There's an amazing roller skating rink that we discovered relatively recently because Jasper was invited to a birthday party there, and they do a open Saturday morning session, and it's like £2 per person, £2, and that includes skate hire, and you can just skate there for 2 hours. So we're going to take the kids along and give it a go. So I'm kind of in two minds about whether I put on roller skates. But do you know what? I might just pay for them to put them on, do a little bit, and then I've only paid £2. If I have to take them off and walk around with the kids for a bit, it won't be a big issue. So we're doing that, and then we're heading into town to do a bit of Christmas shopping, and then we're going to head to one of our favourite places in town, Cake or Dice, which is a local board game cafe. And I've booked for the kids to go and see Santa there. They're doing a little Santa's grotto. So I've booked for the kids to go and see Santa there. And I'm assuming we will also sit and have tea and cake and play a board game as well. So I will take you along for that tomorrow. So a busy, busy day tomorrow. So I'm going to make the most of my quiet week, and I am going to have a bit of a relax this afternoon, a bit of a chill out. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to sit and play some computer games or whether I'm going to do some knitting. I feel like I should do some knitting because I have got rather a lot of knitting to get through. My mum, thank you, Mum. Hi. has decided, or just let me know, although apparently I missed a load of hints in October, that she would like a knitted hat for Christmas. So I need to dig through my stash and dig out some yarn. I've got an idea. And I also need to find some patterns as well for that and get that cast on. So hopefully I can get a couple more hats finished in time for Christmas, fingers crossed. And I'm also going to dig out shortly all of my Spectrum Fibres yarn. I've had the Spectrum Fibres Yarn Club this year, and I think I've got 10 months of it so far somewhere in my stash. I'm going to dig it all out because I'm hoping to kind of have a little look at all the colours and see whether any of them will go together in one project. I'm actually wondering whether I could maybe use them in something like an aquamarine, maybe held with something else, because I think that would be really lovely with some Spectrum Fibres yarns. Maybe held with an undyed, and then like those real neon pops of Spectrum Fibres. So I'm not sure, but we'll dig those out shortly, I think. But yeah, it's a bit of a funny one today because I'm having a quiet day, so I've not got masses to share with you, but we'll share yarn. We'll dig through my stash for yarn for my mum. And if you've got any hat pattern suggestions, what I'm looking for is I want a hat that is DK held with fluff. That's what I'm planning. So Mum, if you are watching this, because I know you have been watching some of my vlogs, then you are going to get spoiled as to what your hat is for Christmas. So if you want a surprise, then maybe stop watching my Vlogmas until after Christmas. But if you don't mind seeing it in advance, then keep watching. So yeah, anyone else, hat pattern ideas for DK held with fluff? I want something that's going to work up relatively quickly, I think. I'm going to have a little browse through Ravelry later and see if I can find anything as well. And then we'll squish some Spectrum Fibres yarn. Right, a funny angle, but I'm hoping the light should be quite good because you're on my windowsill in my office. So this is the yarn. Mum, look away. This is the yarn that I was thinking of using for my mum for her hat. It's DK weight. It's a merino nylon DK. It's from For the Love of Yarn. I bought this a fair while ago. In fact, Arthur picked it out actually at a show. Because I was going to knit a hat for him and then it's never happened. It is called Royal, and it's a beautiful mix of pinks and purples. Purple is my mum's favourite colour. So I was thinking of this, and then I've got two options for fluff. So let me know what you think. I'm wondering either I go for this grey cumulus held with it. This is kind of a dark bluish grey. This shade, oh, it's called Slate, colour number 913. It is a Surrey alpaca silk. I bought it ages and ages ago and then never used it. So it's been one of those things that's been sat in my stash for a while. So either the grey, which I think would be quite nice. It would darken the purple down a bit. It would stop it being quite as bright. But yeah, that's a possibility. Or I've also got one skein of this, unless somebody goes out and buys it in the next day or so. I have one skein of this in the shop, which is my Pixie Dust colourway, which is not coming out very well on camera, but it is like a lilac, a very kind of pastel-y purple. So I wonder about holding those together as well. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like this idea or whether I should go darker. I don't know. What do you think? Do we go with the grey or do we go with the pale lilac held with this colourway for a hat? And also, hat patterns. Give me hat pattern suggestions for DK and fluff held together, please. Here are the first 10 colours in this year's Spectrum Fibres Yarn Club. Aren't they gorgeous? These aren't in order. I can't remember what order they came in, but they are absolutely stunning. I'm looking at these colours and I'm thinking, I don't think there's enough in the same colour family that I could work out a garment. I mean, maybe these ones, but they're not really colours that I would wear as a garment. If there'd been more in the kind of the purples, then possibly that would have been fine. But I don't know. Do I just do a whole host of neon socks for myself? Because that would also be really fun, wouldn't it? Or do I maybe pair it with something else? But then I don't know what colour I would pair it with. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go through them and have a little look. So this one is, that's beautiful, isn't it? This one is called Wildest Dreams. I think the yarn club was all themed around dreams. That was kind of the idea. This one, beautiful bright pink. This one is, if my camera will focus, Barbie's Dream House. Then this I think is one of my favourites from the club. This is very much my colours. Not that any of them aren't my colours, they're all stunning and I'll definitely use them all. Whoops. This one is Lavender Haze, I believe it was called. Yeah. And then another really bright pink. And that one was called I Dream in Neon Pink. Then into the slightly more pastel-y ones. I love all the speckles in this one. Come on, camera, focus in the right place. There we go. This one is called Stars Aligned. I love this one. This one is so pretty. This one is called Dreaming of Spring. Oh, it is very spring colours, isn't it? That one's beautiful. Another gorgeous pastel. I love the way Bryony's yarn is always so unique. Like nobody dyes like Bryony does. This one's called Patisserie Daydream. I love the way she can do pastels but still have neon pops in there. She's got such a unique style. This one is Sunrise. Slightly more greens, this one. I love green. Oasis. Beautiful. And then finally, this one. This was the October one, actually. It's beautiful. This one is called Wedding Bouquet because Bryony, I think she actually got married in October. Beautiful, isn't it? And I do have one more 4-ply colour from Bryony. This is Neverland, which was one of the mystery gems of that gem of the little grey girl used to dye. Before she dyed yarn, she used to do collaborations with other dyers, and she would do a bag fabric and then the yarn would be dyed by a dyer inspired by the bag fabric. And that was one of those. So lots of lovely, gorgeous options. It's just a question of what I do. I could do like a giant kind of find your fade kind of thing. That would be really fun with it all. Or do I kind of try and pair up some of the colours and do a garment of some kind? Or do I just make lots and lots of really fun neon socks? What do you reckon?
So now it's time for Joke of the Day! Why does Winnie the Pooh not wear shoes?
I don't know. Why does Winnie the Pooh not wear shoes?
Because he has bare feet.
That was terrible.